Hi, I'm Mary, a librarian and book reviewer with a focus on stories written for kids, tweens, and teens. Today I get to share with you this book called To Be a Cheetah, a bedtime story, written by Joanne C. Hillehouse and illustrated by Xavier Archibald. This is the story of a boy who dreams of becoming a cheetah, racing across the savannah, being faster than everything else, and enjoying his life as a cheetah. So when it comes time for bed, that's all the boy can talk about, and he summons his mother to answer a lot of his questions. So even though she's tired, they talk about all that the cheetah is, that Africa is, and she patiently answers as many questions as she can. When the boy decides he wants to go to Africa, she suggests that perhaps he start by visiting in his dreams so that he can still be with her when he wakes up. This charming bedtime story is really poetic in its design. It has not a huge amount of text, and the text that is in the book gets readers in the mind of the little boy and his imaginings, especially as he's getting ready for bed and all of the potential that he sees for being a cheetah in his life. So the story has some imaginative elements and also some real life elements that connect readers to what the boy really wants in his life, and then also what his life looks like when he is at home with his mother. So much like many people will recognize at bedtime, there's a fatigued grown up who is trying to settle their little one down, the little one who has big ideas and big adventures in mind, and lots of questions coming at bedtime. And then you see the blend of the two. So it's a book that a lot of families will recognize from their own experience. Even if cheetahs aren't necessarily the idea of focus, this energy and enthusiasm that the little boy demonstrates is something that a lot of families will recognize in their own children. So the colors in the story are whimsical. You have the imagination of the little boy running with the cheetahs, and because of all of this together, and the poetic nature of the text, the book itself is really well designed to be a bedtime story, to invite those questions and then the dreamings that happen after one's eyes are closed and they settle into bedtime rest. So there's a lot of opportunity for dreaming and imagination that come from this book, and it's a really lovely story to share at bedtime with young readers. If this sounds like a great fit for you or for someone you know, I hope you look for it wherever you get your books.